Afternoon, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started with the players' press conference. Our first player is DeVonta Smith, and we'll open it up for questions. Charlie Potter, go and start us off.
Hey, DeVonta, just wanted to ask you about John Mechie's hit in the SEC championship game. Have you ever seen him do something like that, and how big of a moment was that in that game?
Well, with Mechie blocking on the perimeter, it's kind of something that you expect, but that's just what the coach is always preaching. When it's a turnover, everybody just run to the ball, and that's what he did, and he made a great play. And it was a huge momentum thing.
Mike Rodak, go ahead.
Yeah, DeVonta, just as a return man yourself, how did you think Jaleel Billingsley did on Saturday night as a kick returner?
I think he did good. He came to practice every day. He been working at it. That's something that he's been wanting to do, and I think he did a great job.
Over to John Zener.
Hey, DeVonta, I had a couple questions. One, and I'll ask the same of Mac about you, but in your opinion, what would make Mac Heisman worthy?
He's the leader of the offense. He controls everything. Him and Landon, they're the leader of everything. So that's what'll make him that.
And the second one about yourself, have you felt maybe you've had so many star players around you. Have you had a little bit of a chip on your shoulder, feeling like maybe you were overshadowed a little bit in previously in your career? Obviously not this year.
I'm just here to do my job.
Thank you.
Tony Sakalas, over to you.
DeVonta, I know you're not one to talk much about the individual accolades, but just what does it mean to you to win the SEC Offensive Player of the Year? And then also, are you aware of the Heisman Talk? And are you aware that, you're the front runner? And what does that mean to you as well?
Well, I can't do none of that without my teammates. I can't do it without the offensive line blocking for Mac to give me the ball, for Najee running the ball, him and the running backs, and setting up the pass. So I can't do none of that without them. And without Coach Sark just being the great OC he is and Coach Saban being the great coach he is. So I can't do none of that without them. So it's not just me, it's them.
Stephen Smith, you're up.
DeVonta, Coach Saban talked about how much he loves this team after the SEC championship game. What makes you guys such a close, tight-knit unit for your coach to say, man, I really love this team?
I think it's just with everything that we've been through with COVID going on, just everybody being around each other a lot more than we probably want to. So it's just making us become more of a family, and just everybody just been with each other so much that everybody's on everybody about being disciplined and keeping your personal bubble close.
Edwin Stanton, over to you.
Hey, DeVonta, I just want to ask about the loss of Landon Dickerson and how big of an impact that is. And have you talked to him, and what was that conversation like?
It's a big loss, just with one of the leaders on the team, leader on the offense, the one who gets the front and moving, gets everything going. So it's a big loss, and it was tough when it happened, but everybody came out there and told him that they love him, that we're going to do this for him, and that's what we're going to do.
Jeff Spiegel, go ahead.
DeVonta, what was it like to sit at home and watch the playoff last year and watch other teams in the playoff?
It didn't feel good, just knowing that we kind of stopped ourselves from being in the playoffs. Just knowing that we could have been there, it wasn't a good feeling.
Michael Casagrande, go ahead.
Yeah, does it get frustrating at all for you to answer questions about the Heisman Trophy?
Most definitely.
What's annoying about it? What bothers you?
Just that I'm only guaranteed one more game, and I'm more focused on that than an award.
Chris Heidel, you're up.
Hi, DeVonta. Thanks for taking my question. Talk about playing against Notre Dame. What was it like playing against a major school that you probably grew up watching on TV, and the history and all that stuff? What's it like playing them? I know it's not in Los Angeles, but in Texas.
The next game is the most important game, so it's most definitely an important game. Just it's a playoff game. It's going to be against a great team, so you have to keep doing what we're doing, go to practice, put the work in, and just see what happens.
Over to Anthony Totri.
DeVonta, what kind of challenges does Notre Dame present for you guys?
They throw a lot of different looks out there. Their defense is physical. They're physical up front. They run to the ball. Everybody gets to the ball, and they're just a great team.
Unless there are any others, we'll finish up with Charlie Potter.
Yeah, DeVonta, just what did it mean for you to be named a captain for the second year in a row, to get that honor from your teammates for 2 years in a row?
It meant a lot just knowing that my teammates think that I'm doing things the right way. To vote me as a captain is just a blessing.
And final question for DeVonta, we'll go back over to Michael Casagrande.
DeVonta, I just wonder, could you see Mechie peeling back on that play where he made that hit? Could you see it coming from before it happened?
I seen Mechie coming. I didn't think he was going to hit him like that, but I seen him coming.
All right, thank you, DeVonta. We'll be bringing up the next player momentarily.